When most people think about the Florida Everglades, they picture a swamp, flat, empty, dangerous, a place you fly over, drive past, or speed through on an airboat while trying not to fall in and become an alligator's emotional support human. But some archaeologists and anthropologists believe that picture is completely wrong. Because the Everglades may not be a natural wasteland at all. It may be a flooded landscape, a place where dry land once existed, where people lived, built, traded, worshipped, and then disappeared. Mound Key, Estero Bay. Let's start with a place that looks natural, but absolutely isn't. Mound Key. Located in Estero Bay, this island rises nearly 30 feet above the surrounding water, which may not sound impressive until you realize it's completely artificial. Mound Key was built over centuries by the Calusa people using shell, refuse, and carefully engineered earthworks, not dumped randomly, but planned. Ridges, canals, plazas. LIDAR scans reveal a deliberate layout, something closer to an administrative or ceremonial capital than a fishing camp. When Spanish explorers arrived in the 16th century, this may have been the heart of Calusa power, and the reason it looks so huge is simple. It is. What appears to be natural terrain is actually the accumulated labor of generations. A man-made island hiding in plain sight. Fort Center and the Okeechobee Basin. Across the lake, Okeechobee Basin, sites like Fort Center reveal an entirely different side of ancient Florida. Engineered canals, raised agricultural fields, lime production features. These weren't temporary camps. They were landscapes modified to survive seasonal flooding, proof of long-term planning in a place most people still call uninhabitable, which is awkward. Shell rings, tree islands, and midden networks. And then there's the stuff that doesn't even look impressive until technology gets involved. Across the Everglades are thousands of shell middens and tree islands, many built up deliberately over time. From the air or through LIDAR imaging, these form networks, patterns, lines, not random scatter, design. All of it suggests something profound. The Everglades weren't empty, they were occupied, and then, the water came back. When sea levels rose during the last ice age, sea levels were dramatically lower. Areas now submerged or permanently flooded would have been dry land, ridges, river systems, coastlines, habitable terrain. And if that's true, it raises a very uncomfortable question. What was here before the water came? The lost city. Theory. Some researchers believe the Everglades may be hiding the remains of a large, organized population center, sometimes described, carefully, as a lost city. Early explorer accounts mention elevated ground, straight lines, and formations that didn't behave like nature. Not winding, not chaotic, geometric. Over time, those features were swallowed. Roads may have become channels, plazas may have become wetlands, entire settlements may now sit just below the surface. Invisible, but not necessarily gone. Atlantis, kind of. And once you say lost city, people start making connections. Some anthropologists have questioned whether Florida could be linked to one of humanity's oldest legends, not Atlantis itself, but a refuge. As ancient coastlines disappeared, Florida's limestone ridges would have appeared as islands. Safe ground, strategic ground, worth settling. Now yes, once you say Atlantis, alarms go off. Trust me, I hear them too. But the similarities, circular layouts, land shaping, precise construction, are enough that researchers keep asking the same question. Were some legends memories, not myths? The Fountain of Youth. South Edition. Then there's the Fountain of Youth. Most people associate it with St. Augustine, but some historians believe the original stories came from much farther south, deep into wetlands that were never properly mapped. Accounts describe mineral-rich waters, said to restore vitality. Some believe it wasn't a single spring, but an entire region, now flooded, hidden, unreachable, which is unfortunate, because if that region still exists, I would like to schedule a visit immediately. Forbidden zones. Not all Everglades legends are about healing. Indigenous belief systems describe certain areas as forbidden, places to avoid. Modern investigators report similar experiences, compasses spinning, GPS failing, sudden disorientation, and the strangest detail? Silence. No insects, no birds, nothing. Some believe these zones sit above buried ceremonial sites or unknown structures beneath the swamp, places where the Everglades feel aware. Fire from the sky, And then things get uncomfortable. Ancient stories speak of fire falling from the sky, something coming down into the Everglades thousands of years ago. Reports of magnetic interference and strange metal readings persist, especially in areas too remote to excavate. Some believe advanced material may still lie buried, protected not by secrecy, but by inaccessibility. The Gulf Anomaly. And if you think that's strange, let's go offshore. For centuries, sailors in the Gulf of Mexico have reported a strange anomaly known as the hump. In this area, the water sits higher than the surrounding sea, nearly a foot higher. Compasses misbehave. Navigation becomes unreliable. Ships drift. Records suggest sailors have avoided this location since the 1600s. Some believe a massive metallic object lies beneath the seabed. A meteorite, a magnetic anomaly, or something else entirely. When you look at the Everglades from above, it feels empty. Endless water, endless green, nothing but wilderness stretching to the horizon. But the more researchers study this place, the harder it is to believe it was ever empty at all. Some archaeologists and anthropologists believe entire landscapes were once here. Cities, ceremonial grounds, engineered waterways, all swallowed slowly by rising seas. And others believe the legends go even deeper, that Florida may have been a refuge for survivors of a lost world. That healing waters once flowed where swamp water now sits. That strange energies still pulse beneath the surface, disrupting compasses, navigation, and maybe even time itself. And then, there are the questions no one can answer. If ancient cities really existed here, how much of them are still intact? If something crashed into the Everglades long ago, where is it now? And if a massive metallic object lies beneath the Gulf, still affecting the ocean centuries later, what happens when we finally uncover it? Or maybe the real question is, why haven't we? Is it because the Everglades destroy evidence too quickly, because the terrain is too hostile, or because some discoveries are easier to ignore than explain? Maybe the Everglades don't hide their secrets by accident. Maybe they're doing exactly what they were meant to do. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these mysteries deserves a deeper dive? The lost city beneath the swamp, Atlantis survivors in Florida, the real fountain of youth, the Everglades supernatural zones, or the possibility that something from the sky never left? Drop a comment and tell me what you want explored next, because Oddity Atlas goes where the maps stop. If you're fascinated by lost history, forbidden places, and mysteries that refuse to stay buried, subscribe and join us here at Oddity Atlas, because the world is a lot stranger than we're ever told, and this is only the beginning.